Dear friends, good morning everybody. The main objectives: justice, liberty, equality. Out of them we are discussing today the justice. This main objective of the constitution was thwarted by none other than the framers of the constitution. These constitutional framers, some of whom have formed political parties in the beginning in 1951, bifurcated the people into all possible groups to create vote banks to their political parties. Notable among them, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar has registered his political party in 1951 under the Representation of Peoples Act 1951 with name and style of Scheduled Caste Federation of India. Other leaders also treaded the same way. They registered their parties with names of regions, languages and religions like Akhila Bharatiya Hindu Mahasabha, Akhila Bharatiya Ramarajya Parishad, All Manipur National Union, Punjab Depressed Class League, Hyderabad State Praja Party, Jharkhand Party, Madras State Muslim League, Shiromani Akali Dal, Tribal Sangh, etc. This is the first and the worst violation of the constitution and a death blow to it. To politically neutralize Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and his popularity among the scheduled castes, Congress introduced the first amendment to the Constitution in 1951 by inserting clause 4 into Article 15. Article 15 related to equality of status. This clause 4 reads, nothing in this article or clause 2 of Article 29 shall prevent the state from making any special provisions for the advancement of any socially and educationally backward classes, scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Such an amendment was not necessary to promote the interest of backward classes. But it was all done in political expediency. True, it would happen in politics. Narrative of Ambedkar's political party Scheduled Caste Federation of India covered hardly 12 to 15% of the population of India. But whereas narrative of the first amendment to the Constitution, Article 15, by mentioning socially and educationally backward classes, scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, it covers around 80 to 85% of the population of India. As a result, Ambedkar's political party, which contested throughout the country, has secured just 2.38% of polled and valid votes, and he himself lost. While Congress party secured 75% of the seats of the Lok Sabha with 45% of polled and valid votes, and Nehru became the Prime Minister. We can understand the consternation of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Please understand, if he named his party as Scheduled Caste Federation of India, how scheduled tribes will vote for this party? How BCs will vote for this party? And how OCs will vote that party. None voted to that party. Let them not vote. Unfortunately, even SC communities did not vote to that party. Had they voted, his party could have not got just 2.38% of polled and valid votes. He was so much disappointed. His questioning voice was weakened, has become feeble. Thereafter, the constitution was molded, altered, deleted, added so many things to sully its original character. He, of course, changed the name of his political party as Republic Party of India in October 1956, but died in December 1956. The another violation is not just violation, it's a destruction of the constitution, constitutional intent, is that reorganization of linguistic states. This is done against Article 14, 15 and 16. In this process, some states were made to be as small as Sikkim, Himachal Pradesh, etc. And some states were constituted to be the biggest, like Uttar Pradesh, with about 400 and odd assembly seats. This is against Article 55, 80, 81 and 170. Article 55, 80, 81 and 170 state that each state shall have, as far as practicable, equal number of population, equal number of MLAs and equal number of MPs, so that value of each MLA is equal in the presidential elections. This arrangement of linguistic states has implanted, ignited fire of hatred in the hearts of people of different regions, religions and languages, which continues to be a constant conflagration till date. It is the British leftover practice of divide and rule. As a result, we are witnessing language conflicts in Maharashtra and elsewhere. Largest states are getting more importance from the government, from the union government, than the smaller states. Smaller states are facing retribution. If presidential form of governance as prescribed under Article 74, 75, 163 and 164 of the Constitution is followed as a republic, such undemocratic things would have not taken place in India. Whatever is happening in India at present is in accordance with Articles 48, 91, 95 and 130 of Pakistan Constitution of 1973. Such provisions are not contained under any provisions of Indian Constitution. The same way, Indian politicians gave special status to certain states, like Jammu and Kashmir, and it is an incendiary between Pakistan and India, and a towering communal inferno between Kashmiris and other communities living in Jammu and Kashmir. An Article 370, which was incorporated as temporary and transitional provision, has survived for nearly 70 years. It is good that at least now it is deleted. Due to internal conflicts of caste, region, religion, and language, international armed aggressions, international commercial aggressions are on the rise. India is not shining, it is burning. It is for the people to wake up. It is at the verge of breaking up and losing independence. Many people argue that India has stood the test of democracy for 75 years. But please understand, my dear friends, India has withstood all this onslaught for 75 years, not because there is democracy in India, but because India is a very large country like an elephant. It has taken so many blows from the perpetrators. It doesn't mean that it will always continue to bear this onslaught. For example, in the freedom struggle, the whole problem was India was being ruled by aggressors, foreigners. What we did, we took the slogan "Quit India" and ban foreign products. Now what we are doing? Come to India, establish your industries here. We provide you land and infrastructure. You can leave pollution on us. So what we have fought for is to drive away the foreign rulers. Now again we are inviting them to come to India and first occupy the financial leadership. Later what happens? Whichever party is funded by these foreign commercial organizations will be able to face elections and others will not. And these foreign national corporations will take sides. That was what happened during the tenure of East India Company. Please understand, my dear friends, development of an area is not equal to development of the people of that area. India may be developed, but the fruits of development will be enjoyed by the foreigners who establish here. But Indians will be driven away or perished due to poverty and disease. Again, with political expediency, Congress ruled the country in social, secular, and federal manner right from 1947. In fact, it was what Dr. Ambedkar opposed in the Constituent Assembly. Communists were happy that their agenda of socialism, secularism, and federalism are being implemented as unwritten law in India. Thus, every political party in India has its own share in destroying the constitution. However, adoption of federal form in the misunderstood form is the last nail in the coffin. It, coupled with linguistic states, is bound to disintegrate the country in due course. It is the responsibility of every Indian citizen to know the Constitution in its true sense and demands for its proper application. That is what my endeavor is. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video. I request you to please share, subscribe, and comment on my videos. I will be glad to reply to you through a reply video or directly. Thank you. Thank you very much.